My name is Brian Rada. I am the boutique owner of Brian Rada Consulting, which is a boutique PR firm focusing in the promotion of web series. I've been in the online world for 5 years. I helped form a video portal called Strike.tv during the Writers Guild strike, and I was the head of viral marketing when I left there, and I now spend my days promoting people's web series, most notably in the last year, Dating the Middle Ages, Husbands the series, and currently Whole Day Down. So that's a little bit about me. But enough about me for now. We're going to talk to Ann Lauer, who is the creator of They Live Among Us. How are you doing, Ann?
Peachy King.
Peachy King, great. Well, that's a snazzy red shirt you're wearing. I like it a lot. So tell us a little bit about They Live Among Us. I mean, first thing that actually stuck out at me was that at the very end of the film, I was like, oh, a woman created this show. Because it has a sort of a sci-fi bent, and it seems, there's a bit of action going on with it. So what led you to this genre?
Basically because I am a woman, and I didn't want to be pigeonholed. I wanted to write action, and I was kind of raised on Gothic horror. I'm a huge fan of Stephen King and of Shakespeare, and I just wanted to combine all of my loves together and produce some original content for the internet. I felt that the internet is really, and I think everybody is here for a reason, and that's for self-empowerment, and it's the age of do-it-yourself on the web, and I wanted to be part of that movement, so I created this little ride that we're on.
Fantastic. How many days did it take you to shoot?
3 episodes in 3 days.
And is that the total of all the episodes that you have produced so far?
We just shot 3 more episodes. We wrapped on Monday at around noon. And those are going into post, and hopefully we'll have them out fairly soon.
Okay, fantastic. And tell us a little bit about this priest character. I don't know about you guys, but I was like, what is going on with the priest? He's drinking in the bar. He's got a goatee. What is, I don't know too many priests who have goatees, but maybe that's just me growing up in my Catholic upbringing in Northern California. They don't have goatees up there for some reason.
Goatee-bearing priests. Well, They Live Among Us is basically about a group of supernaturals, mainly fallen angels and spirits who struggle to live amongst humans in Los Angeles. And so we've met in episode 1, we meet 4 supernaturals. One, of course, is Lilith. She is a succubus. She is the original Lilith, who was Adam's first wife, who was cast out of paradise for being non-compliant. She wanted to do her own thing. Then we have 2 fallen angels in the bar, and that would be Cain, who's the tall, dark one, and then Father Buer. Now, what I wanted to do was I was wanting to write about outsiders. Los Angeles is such a strange city. It's massive, it's huge, and nobody knows the person they're standing next to, or that's how it seems to me. And so when I was kind of exploring this world of the outsider, I thought, well, a really good outsider is a supernatural being, someone who feels so removed from humanity that they're not even human. And so I began to kind of play with the religious mythos, and in regards to Father Buer, basically all the angels want one thing. They just want to go back home. They're like Dorothy or Chekhov's 3 sisters. They just want to get back to Elysium. And Father Buer, through the millennia that he has been deposed on Earth, which is for them kind of hell on Earth, he's developed this theory that maybe he can earn his way back to Elysium, that through acts of grace he might be able to get back home. Now, is that going to work out for him? We don't know. Well, I know, but but that is where his story is. So,
fantastic. What else? It really got me. I think the point. I mean, I was going on the roof. I was like, okay. I'm like, something's going to happen here. I mean, they're clearly not going to get to the. I knew they were. I knew as they were going up there. I mean, I didn't know what the series was about. It's my first time seeing it. So, oh, what did you say? Sex?
Sex.
Well, I knew something was going to happen more than just sex, or something in that regard. And can you tell us a little bit about her superpower? Because I actually really like the way that it I feel like I've never seen that sort of like energy sucking done in that way before.
It's succubi and incubi are really sexual vampires, or they can be emotional vampires. And that I don't have vampires that drink blood, although we do have flesh eaters, and one of them is in the back row. They suck the life force out of you, as so many men and women do to other men and women. And she sucks him dry and leaves him alone. Lilith's a very tragic character, I think. She's a very, very sad character because she is constantly battling against her inner demons, this desire. She's really this all-American girl who's just been on this earth for, 100,000 years, having to live through this, and every time she every time she meets a guy, she's like thinking, it's going to be okay. This time it's going to work out, I'm going to be okay, and then she kills him. But it's hell for her, and
Because it's almost like she can't help herself.
she can't help herself. And that's why she's so tentative. She is very sweet. But she's also struggling with these massive, deep, dark desires to feed.
So the series focuses on the four of them who have the supernatural powers, Lilith and the other two fallen angels, the priest and his friend.
The central story thread actually begins to. I took the first three because there are so many characters weaving in and out. I really used the first 3 episodes to introduce the whole world and the characters that are in it. The central story thread that all of these other threads weave into is really a gothic romance. It's the story between Cain, who is the tall, dark, fallen angel who instigated the Elysium Wars, and his struggles and his love affair with his soulmate, who has been cast onto Earth and forced to live her soul to live in a perpetual recycle or reincarnation. So Cain will have to watch her die again and again and again. And this time, episode 2 picks up with him leaving the bar, and he discovers her, and in this particular life, she's a very downtrodden prostitute on the verge of being beaten to death by her pimp boyfriend. So it's a little dark. We go there.
Wouldn't necessarily call it an upper. That's for our other web series that we have tonight. So the average length of each episode is about 8 to 10 minutes?
12 and some change. Episode 2 is at 15. But a good, around 12 minutes.
And where are you distributing the show right now, currently?
Right now, we just got it up on YouTube. We just launched it, and we're just trying to build an audience for it. And talking to some people and seeing where we're going to go there.
When did you launch it officially?
All Souls Day, November 1st.
Were you raised Catholic?
No, Episcopal.
Well, Catholic light. Okay. Do we have any questions from the audience? Bueller? Okay. Well, I think. Any plans for season 2? So you shot 3. You have 3 more to go, or that you just finished wrapping, and you're putting them out. So you put out. How many have come out right now online?
3 online, and 3 more to go. And then I'm going to. I went to crowdfunding for these first 6, and I'd like to, after we get the next 3 out, we're moving towards a more traditional financing model. So, but needed to get these first 2 sets out first.
It's all about sustainability in the web series, isn't it? Yeah. Sustainability and consistency. We all know that in here. All right. Well, thank you so much, Anne.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah.